Okay, so in this series, I'm going to show you how to properly weigh your ingredients for baking. So today, I'm weighing some ingredients for pandesal. Okay, so this is how we do it. Okay, so before you start weighing your ingredients, so the first thing to do is to first separate them all together. So we try to segregate them based on different categories. No? So for baking, it's usually wet, wet ingredients, dry ingredients, fat, and others. So four different categories. So for wet ingredient, it's usually any form of liquid, water, milk, eggs, together with sugar and salt. Okay? For the dry ingredient, it's usually flour. It could be bread flour, all-purpose flour, cake flour, cornstarch, powdered milk, okay, cocoa powder. So if you're baking some chocolate bread, then all those belongs to the dry ingredients, together with instant dry yeast. So there are three kinds of yeast. First is the compressed yeast or fresh yeast. When you're using fresh yeast or active dry yeast, then it needs to be hydrated first and then mixed together with the wet ingredient. But if you're using, like what I'm using here, it's instant dry yeast, then it goes together with the dry ingredient. Next would be fat. Fat could be shortening, which is what this is, butter, margarine, vegetable oil, olive oil, any type of fat, any type of oil or any type of fat belongs to the fat category. And then the others. Others could be wash, egg wash, milk wash, toppings. In this particular case, for the pandesal, I'm using some breadcrumbs. Okay, so but it could be nuts, dried fruits, which of course needs to be rehydrated first before you can use them. So, all right, so let's start weighing. Okay, so we're gonna start off by measuring all of the wet ingredients, beginning with the water at this time. So for this particular recipe, we need 285 grams of water. So 285 grams of water would also be 285 milliliters of water. So first what we do is to turn on the weighing scale. This is a digital weighing scale. Then after that, you put in your container. Okay, and then before you start weighing your ingredients, you want to zero this or reset to reset the thing. Okay, so there you go. Now it's in zero with the container. Then we slowly push in our put in our water, 285 grams. 260. In baking, everything has to be exact. 284, 285. There we go. Okay. So next one is we measure salt. So again, put in your container, zero or reset it. And in this particular recipe, we need about 8 grams of salt. Okay, so 8 grams. There you go, 8 grams. Okay, grams of salt. Okay. Then we need about 50 grams of sugar. So 50 grams of sugar. Again, don't forget to reset the scale before we put in our sugar. $28, 43. Hard to do this backwards or upside down. There you go, 50. Okay. Next, we measure our dry ingredient. So starting with yeast. Okay, so again, reset the thing. So for yeast, we need about 4 grams of yeast. Okay, so 4 grams of yeast. Better get a small teaspoon. 4 grams of yeast. 3, Next, we need about 500 grams of flour. So again, don't forget to reset the digital scale. Then 500 grams of flour. This is a 1 kilo pack of flour, so I know it's roughly about half of this. $500. There you go. All right, and lastly, we need to for the fat, we need about 50 grams of shortening. So again, don't forget to reset scale. Okay, reset 50 grams. So 50 grams is roughly about 1 egg without the shell. Okay, so grams. Yeah, 51. That's good enough. Okay. All right. So both of the dry ingredient together, of the wet ingredient together. So this is side. So wet ingredient is the sugar, salt, and water. Fat is the shortening. Both these dry ingredients. So that's how you weigh the ingredients for baking.